It's the year 2024, so I decided that it's best to start with the first Homeland video this year about a news that is specifically spreading positivity. It is about India and its cultural heritage, but it is connecting the world and how. You must have guessed it is Ayodhya's Ram Temple opening the doors. For the devotees of Lord Ram, they say that this has been a wait of centuries, of 500 years to be specific, including the legal fight of many decades. While the Ramlala idol or the child form of God Ram will be placed on 22nd January 2024, it is amazing how Ayodhya city and Hinduism has connected different countries with a binding thread. And therefore you see contributions and congratulations that have come in for India's Ram Temple. The Ramayana is one of the ancient epics in world literature and talks about not just stories and tales but also about what are ideal characteristics to have. So let's begin. Nepal, our immediate neighbor, sent these two Shaligram rocks. Watch how the rocks were transported with reverence, worshipped on the way and showered with flower petals. There was a threefold reason for this. Hindus consider this fossil stone as Lord Vishnu's form, and Lord Ram is considered as the reincarnation of Vishnu. So what can be more befitting and valuable than the Shaligram rocks? And the third reason is because Ma Sita is documented as the daughter of present-day Nepal. That makes Ayodhya the son-in-law's family. So other gifts also have been sent then, jewelry, utensils and clothes. Now because of this, the Nepalese business community is also eyeing opportunities in Ayodhya, since a large number of devotee visitors understandably from Nepal will start to throng Ayodhya. This will not be religious tourism or cultural only anymore, but also economic connect now between India and Nepal, which will in turn mean stronger political ties. Nepal's envoy to India, Shankar Sharma, says, and I quote him here, Ram is extremely important to the Nepalese people.
This is extremely important in the sense that this is one of the areas, especially Ayodhya, linked to Nepal very strongly.
Sri Lanka has important sites mentioned in the epic Ramayana. One specific was the Ashok Vatika, where Ma Sita is held captive after abduction by King Ravan. Sri Lankan High Commissioner to India, Milinda Moragora, visited Ram Janmabhoomi in 2021 and had offered a Shila, which is a sacred stone, for the Ram Temple from that very location of Ashok Vatika, which is also called there as Sita Elia. This initiative of dedicating the stone will also strengthen India-Sri Lanka's political and diplomatic ties. Indonesia, though has the largest Muslim population in the world, but they also acknowledge their Hindu history and in fact continue to follow it in their culture. It's quite remarkable. Many ancient Hindu sages are known to have thrived in what is present-day Indonesia. On the streets of Bali, you will see gigantic statues from the Ramayana scriptures like Garuda, Jatayu, Lord Ram or Hanuman. The Javanese Kakawin Ramayana or Balinese Ram Kavacha have strong influence. There is Valmiki and Tamil poet Kamban's versions also that are read widely. Indonesia has also been sent an invitation for cultural performances in the month around the big inauguration, and they've come here earlier as well during the Deepotsav festival. Because cultural performances of the Ramayana by the artists in Bali are quite popular and very widely respected. Thailand is another country that has a strong connection. The Thai version of the Ramayana is known as Ramakin. You will notice innumerable similarities between Indian and Thai cultures. India celebrates the Dev Deepavali and Kartik Purnima during the same time. Thailand celebrates Loy Krathong, that's known as the Thai festival of lights, just as Deepavali. But it is the capital of the 13th century Siam Empire called Ayutthaya, which finds its root in the word Ayodhya and shows the history of Hindu kings who were devout followers of Lord Ram. Many say even descendants of Lord Ram. This is a distance between Ayodhya and Ayodhya of more than 3,000 kilometers, and yet how strongly there is a connect today. Isn't it incredible? And therefore, Thailand has sent soil from Ayodhya for the Ram temple. Thailand has also sent water from the two rivers for Ayodhya. This holy water, as reports are suggesting, likely will be used for Lord Ram's Jallabhishek, which is a ritual in which the deity's idol is given a holy bath. Not just this, water from the streams, rivers, oceans surrounding over 100 countries has been brought into India by the NGO Delhi Study Circle. It is led by a BJP leader, Vijay Jolly, who has said that the water has been sent even by Hindus from Pakistan that came via Dubai. And he's also claimed that not just Hindus but other communities too of other countries have cooperated in this initiative. The holy water from 7 continents was received by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh in presence of Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra General Secretary Champat Rai. There is a reason for this drive. According to scriptures, during Lord Ram's coronation in the Treta Yuga, water was brought in from 7 oceans, Sapta Sagar. This initiative is meant to recreate that moment. Not many know, but South Korea and Ayodhya are believed to have a direct connection. And how? Princess Sree Ram of Ayodhya, of possibly the 1st century according to Korean legends, had reached Korea at the insistence of her father to marry Korean king Kim Soro. And she later came to be known as Queen Hyo Hwang-ok. Descendants of the Karak dynasty from 2000 years ago are known to be from this lineage. Described as the princess of Ayutthaya on a journey to Korea. What a travelogue that would have been back then, just imagine, connecting Ayodhya of present day to the Korea that we know now. Hence, South Korea's ambassador of India even earlier had expressed willingness to attend the inauguration ceremony of the Ram temple, reflecting on the cooperation between the two countries. So from Vietnam to Cambodia to Malaysia to Laos, Ramayana finds a strong local connect. In Vietnam, one can find a Ramayana pedestal at the Tra Kieu Sham temple that dates back to the 7th century, we are told. Vietnam also has a temple dedicated to the poet Valmiki, credited with the writing of the widely followed version of the Ramayana. Just in case you're wondering that these are mainly Asian nations, who else? The world is so big. India today met this German citizen. He's now known as a Hindu monk, Sanatandharma. He says he was here in 1992 when the Ramlala idol was in a tent, when there were massive restrictions around. To him now arranging free food distribution stalls in Ayodhya, as Lord Ram is set to get a temple of his own. So to say, he's a foreign national, but he has been as much associated with the wait for the Ram temple. Listen to him yourself.
In 92, when this big change happened here, and that time we came here also for darshan, and it was a very difficult situation. There was a lot of restrictions. So it is a as you said, a very historic moment. Finally, after so many years, this is happening. Sree Ram is getting his temple in his birthplace back on his own honor. And the big temple is coming up, so we're looking very much forward for that.
There are many who may not be able to attend in person right away, specifically because of the security issues and the massive crowd thronging Ayodhya. So the Hindu diaspora across the world are arranging broadcast and festive events, and in different countries. 1,000 temples across United States of America, for example, will have the live broadcast arranged, and other events. There is Vishwa Hindu Parishad's local chapters, to the Hindu Mandir Empowerment Council, to resident Indians themselves in different groups as individuals who've been actively involved in organizing events in different states and across the world. I'm telling you, this is going to look like one big festive celebration among the Hindu community across the world. Listen in now to what the Prime Minister of the country said with regard to why it is so significant for the followers of Lord Ram.
भगवान राम की जन्मभूमि पर बन रहा भव्य मंदिर, दिव्य मंदिर, सदियों की प्रतीक्षा के बाद हम भारतीयों के धैर्य को मिली विजय का प्रतीक है।
As I conclude, remember this. King Ram, the ideal man and ruler as described in the epic Ramayana, gives his followers the lesson to be good and do good. To the followers of Lord Ram and across the world, his main temple in his birthplace had been taken away, had been missing. Many replicas emerged, but they believe his rightful place has returned now. And with that possibly has returned peace in Ayodhya. Ayodhya Vasis say their generations waited for 500 years, fought for so long, fought legally despite their numbers in the country. They were never sure really if in fact they will be able to see the temple in their lifetime. But on 22nd January 2024, Ramlala, the child form of Lord Ram, will be able to walk through the doors of his birthplace again. And the world would have contributed in this initiative. Thank you for watching.